Let's talk a little bit about Ripple, XRP, their stablecoin RLUSD, and tokenization, aka RWAs, in crypto, and kind of us merging into traditional finance, which is really, really weird because crypto was created for the people, by the people, as a decentralized system, while traditional finance, banks, and the stock market are centralized entities or systems. State Street manages trillions and trillions of dollars, and they recently did a survey on institutions and what they're expecting with digital asset exposure. And yes, this is all going to tie into crypto, Ripple, tokenization, RWAs. So they went ahead and they surveyed over 300 senior institutional leaders regarding crypto exposure. These are asset managers, pension funds, insurance firms, and sovereign wealth funds. And 60% of institutions plan to increase crypto allocations within the next 12 months. And over 50% expect to double exposure by 2028. By 2030, most expect 10 to 24% of portfolios to be tokenized. I personally think things are going to be tokenized way before that, so that percentage would essentially go up. But they also stated that tokenized private equity and fixed income is seen as the first major use case. And currently, 40% of institutions already have dedicated digital asset units. Now, we know that it's stablecoin season because the Genius Act was passed. So it's very interesting to watch USDC, USDT, and now Ripple's RLUSD compete. There's a lot of other different stablecoins on a lot of other chains. They're all just ecosystem driven and kind of depends what you're playing around with. But Ripple just announced a partnership with Bahrain FinTech Bay, which is in the Middle East. And basically what they're doing here is that they are going to utilize RLUSD. They plan to integrate blockchain and stablecoin infrastructure into Bahrain's regulated financial markets. And the underlying reason here is Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin is central to its strategy of connecting tokenized assets with traditional payment systems. Partnership's going to focus on pilot projects, educational programs, accelerated initiatives to promote use cases like tokenization, cross-border payments, and stablecoins. And stablecoins are great, fine, fantastic. Because they're stable, they're not volatile like cryptos via XRP. But again, this all kind of circles back to tokenization, aka RWAs. For context here, the global stock market is worth around $111 trillion. Crypto is only worth about $4 trillion. And this $111 trillion does not include all value in traditional finance. So basically the moral of the story here is that we are going to see a huge shift with the way we crypto and with the way we operate in traditional finance. And that's primarily due to blockchain technology, tokenizations, aka RWAs. And paying attention to what traditional finance is saying is incredibly important. I'm not necessarily saying to copy them, but to hear what they say and make decisions based on your own analysis. They're pretty much telling you we're going headfirst into crypto. We believe that everything's going to be tokenized by 2030. Well, they're claiming like 40%, but realistically, tokenization is going to drive costs down for them and allow them to make more capital. Traditional finance it is. So I think that it's going to come a lot sooner. I also think it's very interesting how Ripple is integrating into all of these different countries, banking, financial services. And at the end of the day, RLUSD does feed liquidity for XRP.